Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a quick tabletop review on a piece of gear that I got for Father's Day. I had intentions of getting out yesterday evening when it cooled off and actually using it some and showing all of that, but welcome to Kentucky. If you don't like the weather, give it a minute, it'll change. It was a high of 91 yesterday with a heat index of 97 up until about 5 o'clock. And at 5 o'clock, the sky opened up, and I'm pretty sure I saw Noah drumming up the animals again, looking for a boat. It poured for about 3 hours yesterday afternoon here at the house. And luckily the temperature dropped. It was just too wet to get outside and do anything. So I'm going to do this real quick here on as a tabletop. I don't know how many people have actually seen one of these. It is the Gibson axe made by ESEE. This thing is very impressive. When I got it for Father's Day, the first thing that really grabbed my attention is the weight for something no bigger than it is. I'm going to read some specs off of the internet here, straight from the ESEE site. This thing is 10.5 inches long. It is a 1/4 inch thick. I have an ESEE 5 and it is the exact same thickness as the ESEE 5. And the weight is 20.5 ounces. That's just a little shy of 2 pounds, which is, to me, shocking. It says it has a Rockwell hardness of 55 to 57. I've heard a lot of people that have complained about the handles on these. So far, what little bit of tinkering that I've done with it, I haven't had any problems with them as far as finding rough spots, hot spots, or anything like that. It feels really well in the hand, surprisingly, with all the different texture and stuff that's on it. I only have one complaint with it, and that's the mask. As you can see with this mask, it is very, very, very loose. And that worries me with it moving that much. I'm afraid that eventually this catch here, this back strap, will either get wore out or it will stretch to the point that it will actually let go here. I don't know if it will or not, but that's a concern that I have. The only problem I had with it straight out of the box was, to me, it wasn't sharp. I fooled with it a little bit on some 2x2 pieces I had laying around the house, and it split really well and chopped really well with the factory edge. The only problem that I had was when you choked up on it and tried to do like feather sticks or anything, it wasn't sharp enough to make thin feathers. So I did take my sharpening kit and rework the edge a little bit. It's now, instead of having a straight convex edge that it come with, I have got it cut at a 35-degree angle straight across on both sides. And with that, it will make real good feather sticks with that kind of edge. It's the exact same edge that I have on my ESEE 5. As always, it comes with the same no questions asked warranty that all ESEE knives come with. It doesn't have any limitations. I have actually seen the knife at Smoky Mountain Knife Works that they have in the case up there that some guy actually took and shot with multiple calibers and marked all the different impact points with what caliber it was and sent it in, and they sent him a new knife. I have several ESEE knives and I can't say enough good things about them. I will tell you a quick story about my ESEE 5. I work in law enforcement. One night on my way home from work, I come upon a 24-foot Napa box truck that had wrecked and turned over. The driver had went to sleep, run off the road, hit a bank, turned it over on its driver's side. In the process of doing so, he had broke his collarbone. Well, me and one of the other officers got there before EMS, fire, or anything like that. EMS was there just a few minutes afterwards, and they were trying to figure out how they were going to get this guy out of this truck with a broken collarbone, seeing as how he was unable to climb out or help climb out. I ended up having the other officer take his ass baton and start fracturing the windshield down the A pillar on the passenger side of the vehicle, which was the upside of the truck. And he fractured me a line all the way across from the top to the bottom, and then started in the upper corner and worked down the windshield toward the rearview mirror in the middle of the windshield. After he got that glass cracked and fractured, due to it being safety glass in the windshield, there was still that plastic film in between holding everything together. I ended up taking that ESEE 5 and stabbing it through the fractured windshield and cut the windshield out of this truck with that ESEE 5 so that EMS was able to roll the windshield down and walk the guy out through the front windshield. Now, aside from the finish being completely destroyed on the knife from cutting in the glass, I had no gouges in the metal. The thing still had an edge on it, sharp enough that it would have cut like seatbelt material and stuff like that. But it was no damage done to the edge that a few hits of a diamond stone wouldn't fix. I think when I sharpened it up after that, it took me all of about 15 minutes to work it down to where it was razor sharp again. I actually had a chance to run into Mike from ESEE at Smoky Mountain Knife Works and actually told him this story and let him know how pleased I was with the performance of the knife. Hopefully, within the next few days, weather will dry up and I'll be able to get outside and actually get some footage of using the Gibson axe. As soon as I do, I will get that up for you all. Thank you all for checking this out. Hit the subscribe button. Got any comments? Leave them. I'm open for constructive criticism. I'm starting out here, so I'm looking at anything and everything I can to make this better for you all. Again, thank you all. Y'all have a nice day.